Hello, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Larry Tritel, and welcome to Larry's Music Stories. In today's story, we'll take a look at one of the most memorable lyrics ever written. Someone left the cake out in the rain. It was written by legendary songwriter Jimmy Webb, and it's from his 1968 song, MacArthur Park. The part about the cake goes as follows. MacArthur Park is melting in the dark, all the sweet green icing flowing down. Someone left the cake out in the rain, and I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no! Well, those lyrics were referring to events that really did take place a few years earlier at MacArthur Park between Jimmy Webb and the girl he was in love with at that time, Susie Horton. Horton worked right across the street from MacArthur Park, and they'd often meet on her lunch break. Sometimes they'd even buy a sheet cake from a nearby bakery. Jimmy Webb explained that during one of those lunchtime get-togethers it began to suddenly rain. He and Susie ran for shelter, but they had to leave the cake behind on the table. Webb watched as the cake got soaked, causing the sweet green icing to melt and drip down the side. He said the following: "There's nothing in the song that's fabricated. The old men playing checkers by the trees, the cake that was left out in the rain, all of the things that are talked about in the song are things I actually saw." So as often the case in life, things we try to overcomplicate turn out to be pretty simple. It wasn't a case of Jimmy Webb's wild imagination. Someone really left the cake out in the rain. How great is that? I hope you enjoyed this story. Till next time, remember what the great Ian Anderson said. Life's a long song, but the tune ends too soon for us all.